guys, it is February the 27th. I have not read my entire book that my author just wrote in one sitting, mostly because Agatha and, excuse me, Hagatha, and now we need to figure out a sufficiently kahunty name for my right leg. But my feet were busy doing dystonia dancing last night, so that was not super funny or fun. I am, kind of white knuckling it through the day, which is kind of normal when you have chronic pain. You have good days and bad days, and this is not a great day. Oh, why did I think that was Chris Cuomo? Okay, I am not gonna lie. I think Chris Cuomo has resting douche face and smug vibe. Oh, Romania is getting untainted or untainted, depending on how you look at it. Oh, that is Cuomo. No wonder. I mean, again, I'm just saying they could be lost in relation. Oh, more crazy Mesopotamia stuff. Wonderful. It's 2024 again, you guys. All good in the neighborhood. Oh, I guess we've got to do something about Donna. I am verklempt without my, wigs. I'm going to have to buy some more wigs, which we aren't going to tell Mr. Mo just yet. Because in an update to my handy capable studio, the only thing that's been helping me here lately, and my guess is that YouTube is going to be mad that I showed that fight, even though it was on news. Anywho, the only thing that's been helping me this winter, even with the infusions, has been taking baths. But it's hard for me when, Hagatha and whatever we decide to name the right leg are really not doing great, and I worry about my stability. So that step out of the tub is rather frightening, even with handrails and like holding on and anti slip stuff for toddlers and everything else. So, those tubs where you take the door off or it swings open and it's for old people, but or handy capable people like me. Yeah, I never thought I'd be getting a tub like that when I was 40. I thought maybe like one of those swimming tubs because I'd be all like buff and, fabulous. And I am fabulous, not so much buff, but, you know, it swings in roundabouts. Six of one, half a dozen of the other. But it's looking like I will be commandeering Mr. Moe's room for longer than I thought. So he does have a movable monitor. So since this winter has been kicking my behind, I am going to get a special supportive pillow that I can stream from bed in this particular room, and some new curtains because that yellow stain of mystery origin, which I can confirm is not piddle, is bothering the ever living heck out of me, and I can bring some of my, tchotchkes up, which Mr. Moe has kindly said I can bring up, but I cannot unbox all of my wigs. And Donna is in the news and she's upset because she's gained all this weight. There is only cobs in prison, cobs, okay? Like bagels, and not even a good bagel like from, Queens or something, but like from Tallahassee. Now, you telling me that Tallahassee knows how to make a bagel? Because I don't think so. No schmear, nothing. So I will be reviving Donna. I have got to get a wig. And it does actually kind of work that she's more semi-fluffy now because she matches my face shape. I mean, well, other than like years and years of being an insufferable, unrepentant butt monkey who allegedly, contracted a murder. So, I mean, besides all that baggage, at least our face shapes match more, which is awesome sauce. Could we just get Dan Markle some justice, or Markel? I know it's not Markle because that's the other chick's name, but still, could we get that? And oh my God, could we possibly release this list? I would like to cover this. I would like to be on top of, well, allegedly Tom Hanks leaving the country and Kevin Smith Spacey. I'm just saying. Because right now we have essentially charged these two people guilty of trafficking people to no one. So they trafficked people to no one. It doesn't make sense. So that's a story we'll probably be covering. It'll go, I don't know. This story is like my favorite story of the year. I need help. I need all the help. I really do. But this chick married her father for his, VA benefits while he was in prison. I mean, at what point at like it does not get any more Walmart rapture than this. I mean, it really, really doesn't. There is I mean, it was like when the Grinch, sees little, Susie Lou Who, and he saves this, sleigh. I was, not really encouraged to start today, and I really, really am struggling a little bit. And then I saw this headline, and it was like my heart grew 4 sizes, and I was struck with, my purpose in the world, which is to give you guys these news stories and make your days. Because, what is it? What is the purpose of having cringe-hilarious news if you can't share it with all your friends? And then they share it, and then the entire world weeps for humanity and hopes that the cockroaches and peeps and Twinkies do better when they colonize the world after we're gone, hopefully to Mars. But I mean, honestly, could you blame me? I couldn't. And then, just for you guys, brothel was run by Soon Bang. Oh, Fazoli's in handbasket. Soon you bang. Oh my God. All right, we have another favorite story. It's like the Lord knew that I need cringe to function. He made me in weird and mysterious ways. I know it's supposed to be wonderfully and fearfully made. No, weird and mysterious is where he went with me. And he's like, throw in a dash of dark sarcasm and the ability to see the truth in the world. And I was like, but won't that make me sad? And he's like, yeah, but you'll be able to deal with it with dark humor. And I was like, but couldn't I just be dumb and happy? No, the world needs truth tellers, and we're going to make you weird so people will listen to you. And I said, God, I see a flaw in your plan. We're humans, and even though you made us, we tend to not like weirdos. That being said, I think there's something to be said that we all feel like aliens. We're born of star stuff, like Carl Sagan said, and we all see the world through our own perspectives, our own eyes. So I would imagine that everyone feels like an alien, a duck out of water. Maybe not everyone, wishes and hopes and prays like 12-year-old Mo in her closet that, her alien real family that dropped her off to observe the weirdness of this planet and somehow forgot her would be back. One day they were speeding back. And the truth is, to that little 12-year-old Mo, everyone feels like an alien. Everyone feels like they're not really doing this human thing, right? Once in a while. You're just normal. You're just an alien like us. We all have our own different, unique perspectives, and, the universe decided that they like to put a bunch of people with unique perspectives that don't see things the same way and don't know how to communicate with each other together and expect peace. So, we're all aliens just trying to find our tribes, and I'm glad I found you guys because, it's not always easy feeling like a duck out of water. And Canton, I'm thinking of you. Blip, 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 blip. So I have said, and for everyone's safety, sanity, and soul power, I have reached out to Jamie, the finder of all trials, the goddess of, looking at court TV and law and crime and finding good trials. And I have said, if there is a trial coming up that looks even semi decent, that has no children, that you and Baker are looking to not cover, please send it my way for the Petty Express. Because I am looking and finding, well, not too much. If that happens and Jamie finds one, great. If not, we are probably going to do the Edgecombe case, a retro react that will be Petty Express style. And we will just, have a tally of Diet Cokes going through because I am donezo for a bit for kid cases. I love that I'm giving Jayla a voice and little JJ. But these are not easy cases, even with the Petty Express. So that is my goal. This has been a bit rambly, but just to kind of give you guys an idea, this has not been the easiest winter, and it's been kind of a boob punch, if I'm honest, because this has probably been my worst winter. And I'm usually like semi okay, kind of hobbling through. And excuse excuse me. This year that just hasn't been a possibility for some things, and it's good that I've accepted it, and it probably came at the correct time, considering I am willing to accept adaptation and change not being a, mark of weakness, but just a way that I can do what I want to do differently. So maybe this was a good thing because it's prompted change, but I will say, and let me pull up a picture because I don't know that you guys understand. And this is not a pity me thing. This is just more of a CRPS awareness thing. Just to kind of give you what I'm sort of going through right now. And it's more of, with Maya in the news, this is definitely something that might come up fairly often. So let me find some pictures, share screen. All right, and again, these are not easy pictures to look at, mostly because I know exactly how they feel, but this is basically what both of my feet are trying to do right now, which is just a part of everything. I'm not trying to, but it's incredibly hard to try to walk when your foot's attempting to do that, and it causes Charlie horses. Oh, so basically, both of my feet are trying to turn in right now. So I'm trying to basically walk on the out. What my body is trying to do is forcibly trying to push my feet in and curled in like this. Now, the problem with that is that your body is not meant to violently contort like that, so all of the muscles that are straining hard to make your body kind of go in that wonkified direction is making it so incredibly hard to walk. So that's kind of what my feet look like, both feet. Now, there are surgeries and different things I can do, but with CRPS, that could also lead to a flare. So this is fairly new, at least for both legs, to be doing this. And again, I don't do this for, sympathy or anything like that, just to kind of open your eyes to kind of the things that Maya has to go through on a daily basis and other people that have CRPS. I'll probably do a new stream here in the next week or so, just to kind of explain how, the new studio is going to work, how it integrates with CRPS, and just try to raise awareness. Because it really isn't about me. There's people that don't have a channel, that don't have a voice, that are suffering, and maybe, you know, need to know they're not alone. That there are people that are trying to get the word out, that there are people that understand what it's like to look at shoes and think, oh, shit, this is gonna hurt. Or look at, socks or leg warmers, knowing it's, 10 degrees below and you need to wear something on your legs, but knowing you're probably going to be in for some issues, later on, because it's either the cold that's going to really hurt or the legging or, leg warmer that's going to really hurt, but, you can deal with it. So just giving a little bit of an insight, not, for sympathy or stuff like that, but to really, this is real. And maybe that was the part of the Maya trial that really bothered me, is I'm living it. I'm living it. And I can tell you I'm not making this up. In fact, I'm actively wishing that my feet would be flat right now with the power of my mind. I'm not a Jedi. So for an entire medical, community, an entire cabal of doctors to try to tell a 10-year-old girl, a young girl who was going to lose her mother because of their stupidity and their inability to look up what this syndrome actually entails, bothers the ever-living snot out of me. And the fact that she is still fighting, that they are still fighting to try to, cover up their mistakes, cover up that they... I'm going to have to do a rant separately. This is supposed to be a good thing and, kind of a way to wake up with me. But look, this stuff hurts, guys. And as much as I put on, I like to do streams that do for me what other streamers did for me. And what I mean by that is there were some days before I started streaming where I would just sit and, I was trying to not marinate in my pain. And those streams were my lifelines. And I want to be that to others. So I don't always share when I'm having a bad day because, I want to be that, positive, fun thing that takes your mind off of it. But there are some realities, and I'm dealing with those realities right now, and I never want to be that stick you use to measure yourself poorly. And what I mean by that is, when I was watching the Maya trial, I was so new in my diagnosis. I used Maya's grace and stoicism and just internal strength as a measuring stick to basically beat myself up with. Look at this young lady. She's got so much grace. She's got your same diagnosis, and she seems to be handling it. And I can seem to be handling it on streams, but you guys don't see me hobble off after. You guys don't see me, when I'm off. So it's never my intention to be that measuring stick for you guys. It's always my intention to be a source of positivity as much as I can. But there are realities. So it's a balancing act, and I'm sorry this got a little Oprah-y, but I never want to be a reason someone feels bad about themselves either. I am still a hot mess express, even if I pretend I'm not for short periods of the day. So with that, I'm going to say be kind to yourself. Don't measure yourself against other people. You are your only measuring stick. Be kind to others. But carry a pan of butch fire because, kindness no longer equals doormat. And I will see you guys for Mornings with Mo in just a little bit. Bye, guys.